By now, most of you have probably come across this sort of noodle. It's usually sold in grocery stores. It's called zero noodles, originally called Shirataki noodles by the Japanese, made from konjac or konjaku potato. Now, it's a great source of filler for carb without the calories. The only drawback is it has a little bit of a fishy smell. Now, I'm going to do a quick video today. I've seen lots of different hacks online, but this one is a super easy hack on how to get rid of the smell in the konjac noodles. So I'm just going to cut this open here really quickly and pour out the noodles. They usually come in a preservative liquid. And so the first thing to do is to get rid of that liquid. So just let that drain really quickly. And as much as you can get it out, the next thing to do actually would be to put it into some water. So I'm just going to rinse it here now really quickly. You're more than welcome to actually run it down the sink to make sure that there's enough running water going through it. But I'm just going to quickly mix it up here with some noodles, get rid of that smell again, and now I'm going to strain it out. I've seen hacks online on cooking it to get rid of the smell, all kinds of other things, but the simple way that I'm going to show you today is a no-cook method. And I'm just going to grab this bowl over here now to put in these noodles. So there they are. The two things I add to it is probably about a half a teaspoon's worth of vinegar. You can pick any kind of vinegar. It could be apple cider vinegar, it could be white vinegar, it could be any vinegar really that you prefer, provided it's not a colored vinegar. Black vinegar, for example, will color your noodles. So the vinegar is in there, and now just about a third to a half a teaspoon's worth of salt. And that vinegar and salt is essentially going to do a really good job of sitting and actually offsetting some of that pungent fishy smell that these noodles have. And I would just leave it in there probably for no more than a couple of minutes. So just leave it in there for a couple of minutes to sit, and just for that acid in the vinegar and the alkaline in the salt to bring all of that smell down to a neutral. And then I'll show you what to do next. All right, so this has been sitting for a couple of minutes now. All I'm gonna quickly do is pour back these noodles into the strainer here. So just all of it in there. There should be very little liquid coming out the bottom. It's mainly gonna be all of that vinegar that went in. And we're just gonna mix it up again to wash off the vinegar and salt to make sure that it tastes neutral. Because konjac noodles do taste neutral, they just have that smell that we want to get rid of, and that's where the vinegar and the acid actually do a really good job of counteracting that acidity and alkaline, because they balance each other off. And once we've rinsed that, we've got the noodles now ready to go into a plate, so just letting it sieve off there on the side, as much of that water out. And now we've got these noodles ready to go. They can be tossed into noodles, they can be added to soup, they can be eaten with something on the side. I usually like to have it with curry. And they're ready to go. They don't smell bad anymore. And really, they're just ready to eat up and slurp up and not feel the guilt of carbs for having zero carb noodles. Sure. And to serve this up, I've got some beautiful Shirataki noodles here that I'm gonna have. And it doesn't matter whether it's a cold winter day or I'm not feeling all too well, a little bit of double boiled chicken soup goes a very, very long way. And this one is an especially good one because it's quite herbal. And there you go, some Shirataki noodles, a very, very healthy diet of chicken soup, boiled with some noodles on the side. Ready to have for dinner or lunch. Or breakfast. For me, it's usually breakfast, actually. Enjoy.